In preparation for the Constitutional Amendment Bill No. 2 of the parliamentary hearings, Amakhosikazi Media and Ngozim Initiative brought together women from various backgrounds via WhatsApp platform to train them on the contents of the Constitution Amendment Bill No. 2. This was in order for the women to be able to participate in the public outreach hearings fully informed of its advantages and disadvantages. Ms. Thandekile Ngwenya, a legal expert and women rights defender, facilitated some of the sessions and highlighted that the amendment will take away some of the functions of the Zimbabwe Human Rights Commission, limit the powers of an independent commission, which is one of the things that has been good about the new constitution. But the amendment proposes to take away that which is celebrated as good and give it to a public protector as a presidential appointee.
Addressing the issue of judges. Ama-judge nxa engena emsebenzini by appointment of public interview. That's the best way to go. Nxa sebezaphiwa umsebenzi ngupresident apho ngo-appointer, there is a fair chance that only judges who are, for lack of a better word, who are on first name terms with him will end up getting that post. And lakho ukuthi a judge at 70 abephiwa an additional 5 years is not good enough. Abantwana abancane baze bangene nemsebenzini if somebody is going to work right up to 75. A lot of people are retiring at 65. Labo gaba retire at 65 just like all average Zimbabweans.
Some of the participants say their biggest fear is that a public protector appointed by the president will not be objective and corruption will go unchecked. They say this will allow the government to easily get into shitty deals with foreign investors at the expense of us citizens.
So it means us as Zimbabweans, we are far from fighting corruption. Because imagine the same individuals who will be appointed by the president as the same individuals who will be dealt with by the president. Mase beyenza izinto ezingaqedakaliyo, mase be-abuse i-office. So it means the person who has power appoints abangani bakhe to lead, and so it means that the public has no say in whatsoever abazabe bekuyenza e-ofisini ababe befakwe kiyo. If they abuse the power, if they abuse our money, if they do all those sort of things, it means that as citizens we're not going to have a say.
Ms. Priska Dube, a legal expert and a human rights defender, said the amendment proposes that the quota system will now include 10 seats specifically for the youth, 21 to 35-year-olds, and that the women's quota that was to end 2023 be extended to 2033. But this will continue being on party list proportional representation, meaning those women with ability to contribute effectively will continue being sidelined for placeholders who are mouthpieces and are beholden to their male appointers. She asked why should the constitution be amended before it's even fully tested to see if it works well. Commenting on the quota system, some women say gender balance and the complete gender equality cannot be solved simply by reserving a fixed number of parliamentary seats for women. Reserved seats or quotas do not lead to real empowerment of women, but rather benefit dominant political parties and reinforce patronage networks. Most quota women are selected through patronage and are connected to or related to senior party members and tend to follow the interests of powerful men in their parties. They don't challenge patriarchal attitudes prevalent in their parties and society at large, and some don't even have experience in gender issues or in working for gender justice. Hence, they may not be effective champions of gender equality. This is Jolene Mara reporting for Amakhosikazi Media in Bulawayo.